Hello YouTube, I just thought I'd come on to share these little shell embellishments. There is a tutorial on YouTube of how to make these up, but I do mine slightly different. So I'm going to show you how I do mine. I will link where I've got the inspiration from down below, but I'm going to show you how I've done it because I find this easier. And I use my nesting dies, which I love getting use out of. This set is a Nellie Sheldon set that I brought years ago. Right, so we start off, we've got a scallop that we've cut out. Not a scallop, our oval that we cut out. We cut it near enough in half. Not quite in half because you want the shell to be a decent size. That bit can be used for something else. You line the straight bit up and you score at every 1/4 inch. So I'm going to line it up, score at every 1/4 inch. There we go, so we've got something like that. Then we're just going to fold. We're going to start from the oval side and we're going to fold and concertina it. So always make sure that you start at the actual rounded oval side, not the one that we've cut flat. So we're going to fold it up. There we go. So we've folded it up and we've got that folded up. Press it down again. I'm going to burnish it. These are quite bulky when you're folding them. Just turn it round, give it a real good press down. Right, so it's pressed down. Again, that's what we've got. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to fold it in half and I'm going to match them two ends up. So both the ends need matching up. Pressed it down, just like that. Just gonna, like I say, this really is quite bulky. Now you've got that. Now you've got like a V shape. So on one of these sides, you're gonna put some wet glue, and you make sure that it's a strong wet glue for this. Your tacky glue, because it's got to hold it. If you've gone over, just wipe it with your finger, get rid of any glue that's gone over. And I've gone over quite a bit there. Just let your finger get rid of it, squeeze them together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yeah, that's not quite done. Let's just hold it there. I suppose you could do it with your hot glue gun, but that isn't, I'll burn myself if I did that. So really hold it and squeeze it because you want it to stick. But you don't want to stick the other bits together. Right, so that's stuck together now. You fan it out. So you've got a shell. There's your shell. And then what you do now is you get your little, I think I'll use these are 4mm beads, these are. And if you don't like that little corner, if you don't like that, look, there's a little rim there. If you don't like that, which I don't particularly, just cut it down. Careful not to cut your shell. Just cut it down. There we go. Fan it out again. Right, I'm going to stick a little bead just there. Like I say, these are 4mm beads. Just going to put some nice tacky glue down so I know it's going to hold. And there you go. There's your little shell. So it's just using, and these are other shells that I've made, so it's just using your, let's pull it down a bit more. There you go. Pull it down a bit more so it's opened out. There, that's a nice fan shell now. It's pulled down a bit more. That's better. So that's how to make seashells. My version of how to make them. So you just take an oval. Now I thought, what would happen if we did a scalloped oval? I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but I'm gonna give it a go and see what happens. So I can never cut straight. No, I can't cut straight. Anyway, so we've cut that down again and score it every 1/4 inch, and we're going to see what this turns out like. If you do it at every 1/2 inch, you're going to have a bigger scallop, and it'll create a bigger right, so it's there. That's awkward. Right, so there we go. Let's see what happens with this one. So I'm just folding it accordion style. Accordion, concertina. Don't remember them old doors that used to have. My grandma had them on the toilet. Them concertina doors that used to pull and it it used to shut. Right, because I've done such a poor job of cutting that out, I'm gonna have to cut this bit off there. Right, so we're going to fold this. I don't know what this is going to turn out like because I haven't done a scallop one, so, and I haven't matched them edges up. Ah, you can't match the edges up, of course, because it's scalloped. Right, let's put the glue in and see how this turns out. Interesting. I suppose you could wing it by cutting that. No, that hasn't turned out very good. That's all. I wonder if we took it down again and... Oh no, we can match them actually. Now I've cut that. Better, better. Trim this little bit off here so it sort of matches. Better. Oh yeah, so yeah, line them up a bit better than I did at the beginning. There we go. There's another shell. And that's using the scalloped die. Now this one's worked out bigger, hasn't it? So, but I don't think we're going to get away with a 8mm and 6mm as well, so I'll still put a little 4mm in. Let's have a look. What colour should we go for? I quite like, ooh, that blue. We'll go for that blue. Right. Just going to put a little bit of glue. There we go. Shell embellishment. So that is using the scalloped die, and this is using an oval die. Don't know if it's picking it up. There we go. So 2 different looks there. I will link the ladies' channel below to where I got the inspiration. And that's it for now. Thank you if you've watched. Bye.